Hello folks, hope you're doing well. Just a quick video. What was on my mind yesterday was about, with my situation, I don't know whether the court date coming up will be the last one, or whether there'll be another date. There could very well be another date. It all depends on what God wants to do, doesn't it, really? But when I was thinking about that, I was thinking about the fact of, I was asking God for an analogy that would be perfect, a sporty sort of analogy. And the one that came was one that is that most people in the world would not understand because they don't play the game. And that is cricket. That he gave me a cricket analogy that you could be playing a foe that is on paper far, far bigger, far, far better. You could be looking as if you're in big trouble in the game. But then your top batsman comes on, or your top bowler comes on, and that be God. And suddenly, with this incredible batsman or incredible bowler, you gain victory from the jaws of death. That is something that can happen because we have a God who is more than capable of doing that and so much more. Even from the most ridiculous situations that you would believe that's it, all hope is gone. Isn't that what happened with the cross? With those people watching Yeshua. They believed when they took him down from the cross, all hope was gone. And for good reason. And we see in the Bible so many times in the stories of how God dealt with his people. Or victory coming from the jaws of death. It happened all the time. But that doesn't mean it's going to happen in your situation, because we also have a case biblically where God is glorified so much more when someone who is deemed unworthy gets lifted up. Someone who the majority of people would assume should be lifted up, when they're lifted up, it doesn't actually do much. It doesn't have much of an impact because people think, well, that person should have been lifted up, really. That doesn't really mean anything. But when someone who is counted as an abuser of animals or that sort of stuff gets lifted up by God, well, then people take notice. Well, isn't it a case that people believe that Christianity is for those who are weak and broken? Well, that's why. There are a lot of people who come to God who are not weak and who are not broken. But that doesn't get noticed as much. When people's life get changed and when people get lifted up by the Lord, if they were weak and broken, that's who people notice. That's why people think that Christianity is only for those who are weak and broken. But that isn't the case. Never was. It is, however, the case, of course it is, that generally speaking, those who are doing incredibly well in life, they don't see a need for God. There is still a need for God, but they don't see a need for God. Not so easily, because you are successful. Why would you need God to help you? You are a God. That's how a lot of people who are very successful see themselves, as a God. So therefore they don't need God. Anyway, I've gone off a bit, but so it is very much a case that as I said previously, though, it is a case that vengeance is not going to happen. During this journey, and it has been a journey, I've gone from demanding vengeance to understanding that that isn't going to happen, and it shouldn't be for something I'm wanting anyway. Although, is it a case where the people responsible still... I would still be delighted if consequences fell upon these people. But not for vengeance. Not for vengeance, but because of the fact, people need to learn that, doing out of all the things is not good, and therefore they shouldn't be doing them. And consequences will hopefully teach them that. So, Anyway, there you go. I'll leave you to it. What's going to happen? Well, time will tell. I'll let you know. You take care. God bless. Speak to you soon. Be a blessing. Be blessed. Bye-bye.